Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Transformers 4 Age of Extinction review for you. This is Dinobot Slash. Here he is in the packaging. He is Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Series M4 number 7. Here is the back of the package. If you'd like to go ahead and read the description there. I like the colors on this guy. I think it looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's also strafe and drift in the line. So let's go ahead and get him out of the package and take a look. Okay, so out of the packaging here we have Slash. I guess he's supposed to be a raptor. He's got a lot of feathers, or really what looks to me like tree foliage. He's got these are all kind of a softer rubber plastic here on each leg. This whole tail is made out of a softer rubber plastic. And then he's got these two kind of, again, look like fronds from a tropical tree. On his back here, again, soft rubber plastic. And then these pieces here can come out. They actually become like little axe weapons in robot mode. These are completely soft rubber plastic. There's one on each of his dino arms here. Overall, not bad. I like the color scheme, like I said. The turquoise and the kind of lime green with the black. He's got kind of cool red eyes here. I really like that. Dino mouth can open. I like the teeth. Posability in this mode, he's got these dino arms here on kind of a ball joint. The mouth opens as I just showed you. Back leg here is on a ball joint. A little bit of a swivel here. Right below that, as you can see. Then this can move. Not too much articulation in the feet. You'll see why in the transformation. But, overall, not a bad raptor. Like I said, I don't really like the arms. They kind of, because they store the weapons, they don't have a lot of posability. They just have the one ball joint here. I would have liked another bend here at the elbow. Because they just kind of, I don't know, they kind of look like just fat, straight arms, almost like he's a zombie, kind of. Just, I don't know, they don't work for me that great. But overall, not a bad raptor mode. So to start his transformation, you kind of just pull his legs up and out to the end here. Then what you're going to do is this will flip all the way down, which is why there's not a lot of other articulation in the Dino mode, because you already extended them as much as they'll go this way. So you fold these both down, and then you'll see right here there's a swivel. So it'll swivel 180 degrees there on both sides. And then you collapse the whole thing in to expose the robot fist. And then you'll just kind of leave them out to the side for now. Down here, you kind of have to get the raptor arms out of the way, and then these will swing out. In this mode, they kind of like cover up his rib cage, or are kind of his rib cage, but they swing out here to the side. Then this whole piece will swing, I believe it's forward. Yeah. It'll unlock. If you can see right, let me get a little bit closer. Right here, there's kind of a half circle, and that clips on this piece. And you'll see here there's an even wider half circle here. You're going to swing it around and just kind of get everything, make sure it clears as you're swinging it. And then it'll swing around, and you'll hear it click again, because that second semicircle I showed you is now snapping on right here. So after you do that, you're going to split the dino head in half. You're going to kind of, on each side here, pull this part back, the top of the dino head back, to get it out of the way. And then you're going to pull or push the bottom part of the jaw in as far as you can. And then these are going to swivel this whole green piece is going to swivel 180, and this part will fold up, and this is going to be the heel, or I should say not the heel, the front part of the foot, my mistake. The bottom part of the raptor mouth is going to be the heel. These will just kind of fold up and collapse a little bit on the back of the leg. There you go. And then you're going to swivel them. Oh, mine's kind of popping off, actually. I've been noticing a lot with these. If you swivel it around... Oh, no, now it lines up. You have to swivel it around to get the front of the thing, the front mode of the robot. Now, unfortunately, it has these, again, what I said looks like the fronds of a tropical plant. They're right here on the knees, and they're really huge and in the way. I really like this torso part. You know, it's all black, but it looks good with the turquoise. But unfortunately, you're not going to see any of that because of this kind of ridiculous fronds. It's just this weird plumage is in the way and completely covers that. Then you're going to kind of just make sure these arms are pointed back as far as they'll go. And let me back this up and move this up a little bit. The whole tail will just fold back and just lie along his back. And so here's Slash in robot mode. Okay, so I'll show you the head sculpt real fast. Like all the other Dinobots, he's got kind of a visor for eyes. And there is some detailing. Let me try to get this to focus better. There we go. It's just kind of a generic, like, giant gate over his mouthpiece. Kind of like a medieval helmet or something. It's not really jaws, it's just kind of a giant, like, face mask that has some detailing on it. But I do like the red visor eye. Unfortunately, his hip joints here are very loose. So when I try to stand him up, he'll tend to do splits, which is kind of unfortunate. His head does move side to side. His arms remind me of Voyager Grimlock, where because he's got so much kibble on the side here, his elbow joint is backwards. If you want it to bend forward, the fist is going to be to the side. If you want to turn the fist to the side, you can, but then you're only going to get the mobility of the top ball joint at the shoulder. But there is a swivel underneath that, so you can turn that around. He's just not going to be able to, like, move 90 degrees forward at the elbow. Now, he does have these two ball joints at the hip, which I said are loose. He's got a swivel underneath that, right below this weird plastic piece. The plastic piece can rotate a little bit. It's got kind of a pin joint there. And then he's got knee articulation here. But unfortunately, those weird green pieces here in the crotch kind of get in the way. But once you can get him to stand, he's not terrible. Like I said, there are some redeeming features. It's just between the weird elbow articulation and these weird pieces in the front, I don't know. Like I said, I kind of like the tail laying across the back. I don't mind that at all. And as I said before, these pieces, they're all rubbery. See, he did a split right there. These can fit in his fists as weird weapons, but they're so soft that, I don't know, it's kind of hard to kind of hit a guy with a soft rubber axe. So I just leave them in here. So I have to say, Slash is definitely not my favorite Dinobot, but he's not that terrible. Redeeming features, like I said, I really enjoy the color scheme. I like his head sculpt in robot mode. He's got the kind of turquoise helmet on top that kind of gives me like almost like a construction worker feel with the red visor. I don't know, I just kind of like it. I like the tail as it lays on the back. The shoulder pads don't bother me either. I think they actually look pretty good. What I really don't like about it is the kind of reverse elbow joints where he can't put his elbows forward unless his fists are pointed out to the side. And I wish his leg joints were a little stronger. The hip joints are very loose, so he tends to do splits. If you're a kid and you're playing with this guy, I think he's going to be wobbly and he's going to be kind of annoying. But if you just want to buy him and sit him on a shelf and just enjoy his look in robot mode and the color scheme, then I think he's pretty good. If you could, like I said, if you could only choose one Dinobot, probably would pass on him. I would get either Scorn or Slug or Grimlock Voyager. But he's not a bad Dinobot. For me, the color scheme is what makes me like him. That's my favorite part of the toy. But please tell me what you think in the comments. Please like and share this video. Please make sure you're subscribed. There's links in the description for my Facebook and Twitter. Please follow me on there as well. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Deluxe Slash, and thanks for watching.